Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ACHN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping outward levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. So with that being said, let's first start with some areas of resistance in the event the price does start to bounce back upwards. Not to state the obvious or rub salt in the wounds or anything like that, but pretty rough day here. Got the upwards movement earlier on in the day, but then spent the remainder of the day essentially just rolling back over and then going to lows that haven't been seen for quite a while. But like I said, in the event the price does start to bounce, let's talk about a couple areas of resistance. Initial area of resistance on any sort of bounce going to be right here at the $2.75 mark. So $2.75, public enemy number one in the near term, and that initial hurdle that would need to be cleared. In the event the price can get up above $2.75, the next overall area of resistance is going to be that very stubborn 50-period simple moving average. I say very stubborn because if you go back to the history of the chart, you can see there's quite a bit of history of that level knocking down the price. So right there, knock down the price. Knock down the price, knock down the price, knock down the price. And then you fast forward to today, and once again, knock down the price. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's impossible to break above that purple line. I'm just saying, according to the story that's being told to us, apparently, the bulls really are going to need to bring their A game if they are going to be able to fight above that level. But as it stands right now, before you even talk about doing battle with the 50-period moving average, that initial, focal point from a resistance standpoint, again, right there at 275. Now, what about areas of support? If this price movement is going to continue downwards, that's a line from a long time ago. Let's actually go to the daily time frame here. There we go, to figure out where some of these next levels of support may be. And from that point of view, assuming this downwards movement continues, the next key level of support would be down there right around $2.58. And then after $2.58, next key level down around $2.45. All in all, though, it's been getting beat up the past several days. But if you've traded for a while, then I'm sure you're aware that stocks that do get beat down, they can produce some very nice bounces. Am I saying that means it's guaranteed to happen tomorrow or anything like that? I'm not saying that. My point is that it does happen, and the chart is starting to get around some interesting areas where it wouldn't be illogical or shocking to really see some sort of bounce. So the week is young, still 3 days left. Let's see how this one continues to play out. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.